came to Child Crisis Arizona, I had a pretty rough life. My parents were meth addicts, and they dabbled with actually cooking methamphetamine in the house that I resided in.
The one little boy, Dustin, was 3 years old, but came into the system at 18 months. And Evan, his older brother, was 4, almost 5, but he came into the system again at 2 years old.
It was love at first sight. It really was.
But I let them make the decision to come and stay with me. Even though I had already made the decision, I said, you can make a decision if you want to come and stay with me, but you two talk about it and you let your social worker know. And they, of course, wanted to come and stay with us.
I wanted to go home with them that very day, and I was very sad when I couldn't. So my mom, Marge, she drew on a piece of paper a calendar. And so she drew on the calendar the days, and she labeled it and everything, and I still have that piece of paper.
My social worker had come to us because Dustin and Evan's mother had gotten pregnant again, and it ended up being that Amanda was born, she was born drug addicted, but a mom delivered and took off. Amanda was left as a Jane Doe baby at the hospital. So when they realized who she was, they came to us and said, would you consider keeping these 3 children together by adopting? It just was the right thing to do, to keep these children together. And my boys were doing so much better in our home. I had to let him know, hey, it's time for you to be a child. But it took time and a lot of energy to get him to understand that he could be a child and that nothing was going to happen to his brother, that I was a safe person, this was a safe house.
There had been terrible, monstrous things that had happened to both him and I. I didn't want anything bad to ever happen to him again. He meant and still means everything to me. He's my other half. He is. I love him so much. My mom, she told me, Evan, you're safe now, and nothing's going to happen. You can be a kid.
Whether my child is biological or adopted, I don't think anymore in that frame that, oh, this is biological, this is adopted. I love them. God doesn't make junk. These children are beautiful. And they have their challenges, but when you look at the traumas they've had, of course they're going to have hiccups in life. We all do. No one's perfect. I'm not a perfect parent. But we love each other. And they're not going anywhere. They're mine forever. They're forever my children, and I will do whatever it takes to help them along their journey.